hold on to your wallets, everybody, because Marvel Legends team is coming for your bread. Plus, all new toy announcements that have been coming up. Where the heck are those SDCC reveals? I mean, it's the end of May. Let's keep it moving, guys. And of course, tonight is the final episode of What I Miss with DK, and we'll be opening some toys, of course. Sit back, relax. It's Unboxing Thursdays. All right, I'll press it, DK. DK already quit.
What's today? It's Thursday.
Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes. Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one.
Let's,
Zusi on the name.
Let's try them. Let's still try.
What happened?
The internet froze. So you were like, so I'm excited, and then you're like,
I don't
just like that.
like
that was the face. That was the face.
that.
Like you were in mid sentence, and it was just like
That's-
that, and I was just like,
I don't. Come on.
crap.
I don't believe I look like that at all.
Well, probably more handsome, but definitely not. Like whatever. It froze, and I was like, oh crap. Like if I press it,
You're like, I'm gonna get blamed for this.
exactly. I'm like, if I press it, am I gonna cut them off? Like, so the safer way to is just delay it, right? And then obviously when the thing caught back up, it was just like you like, all right, I'm gonna press it. I'm like, son of a bitch. That's what happened, you know?
So stupid.
Can't make this up, man.
To your very last breath on this channel, DK.
Yeah,
It's just gonna be problems. I love it. I love it. Welcome everyone to the show. It's Unboxing Thursdays. But you know, sometimes the Marvel Legends team likes to bless us with things to talk about. So they had a live stream earlier today and a bunch of figures that got announced. And I don't know if everyone has heard last week, but if they haven't, next week is DK's last Unboxing Thursday for a while. You might be coming back for enablers sometimes. I don't know. But I thought, you know, we haven't done What I Miss in a while and a lot of things lined up. Why don't we make this the finale of What I Miss? It was a good run. I had fun doing those with DK. I'd say like 71% fun doing those with DK.
31% just pure rage and anger of my sloppiness.
Yeah, 71% fun and then 31% rage and anger, a total of 102% of
I miss
enjoyment. Yeah, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna go through some of the legend stuff, a lot of other new toy announcements that we want to catch up on from the last little bit because it's been a while. And of course, we have some things to open and chat with you in the chat. What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. DK, what do you have to say? What do you have to say for yourself, Derek?
Say for myself, right? Good. Well, I could talk about what I'm opening at first, but what did you want me to talk about? Like the last episode of What I Miss and how I feel about it, right?
Yeah.
I'm sad. I'm honestly sad. Like I really, I want to continue it, but there's a lot of changes happening in my personal life right now.
Puberty?
Yes.
There's hair growing in places that I've never had hair before.
Yes, second or third puberty, whatever you want to call it. But so yeah, there's a lot of things changing afoot, and then I just know that I need to dedicate a lot of time into what I'm doing and just kind of get right on it, right? And then, you know, when later on when I have things kind of like handled, like hopefully I can revisit, you know, this, right, and come back, maybe not in the same medium exactly, like through What I Miss or unboxing, or, you know, occasional here, you know, if you have me on an enablers, I'd love to join, right? But might be in other forms, right, that you might see me on, right? But yeah, I'm excited. All right, I'm nervous. Honestly, I have very high anxiety My emotions have been going up and down for the past like week, especially this past week right now. All right.
Are you open to sharing what you just told me about what you said last night?
Oh yeah, sure. So there's I don't know, like I think it's here more. I think it happened in Toronto. But the video footage went viral. I think it was, you know how sometimes if you have your driveway and then some random car might pull up in your driveway and just use it to like back up or just make a U-turn or something like that, right?
Yeah.
There's an incident happened, and then there's this kind of viral clip of like this lady and like a old man that they went up to someone's house and was just like, oh, you used my part like pavement area to turn around, you can't do that and stuff like that, right? And then the lady just kept screaming like, my property, right? And I gotta find that clip. All right, I'll find that clip, right?
What ethnicity was she? I want to know what voice you're channeling right now.
I think Asian.
Okay.
Asian. It was a type of Asian,
and then,
sure, right? And yeah, she's like
a good type of Asian.
I don't know. All Asians are a good type. Whoa, nice try, no try.
To get you canceled before you leave. You can't cancel me. I quit.
No, yeah. So I talk in my sleep. Apparently, right? My girlfriend has been telling me that I talk in my sleep. I haven't done that in a while, right? But then apparently last night, I think like partway in the middle, like I woke her up and I was just kind of shouting or screaming like, my property. My property. And she was like, are you serious? And then I was like whatever, right? So yeah.
So dumb.
It is absolutely crazy. So yeah. Johnny Cox. Thank you for the 5 Hot Wheels, the DK Party Fund. Okay, to kick-ass show. I wish those Gamerverse figures were a bit more stylized to look like the Akiman and Bengus art. Yeah, thank you for the $5 Hot Wheels.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you, Johnny. I'm excited about these Gamerverse stuff, and I got to look up what these stylized Akiman and Bengus art is. So
I'm assuming
learn
like
about that
game style art. Johnny Cock, thank you so much.
It is.
Johnny Cock also had told me about one of his dreams last night too, and I think it included you. Indeed. All right, we're gonna get to some toys tonight. Toy news, of course, the big ones from today. What are you opening tonight?
I dug this up the other day when I went back to my parents to grab some stuff. Right, I don't know why. I just have been keeping this lying around. I think this came out in 2006, maybe, right? But it is Classics Generations Optimus Prime.
Dude,
what?
No, just when you said the year, someone posted a King of the Hill clip the other day.
Yeah.
And they're like, King of the Hill is back after 30 years when they ended in 1997. And I swear to God, my natural reaction to when I read that out loud, I was like, no, fuck you. Like, there's no way it's 30 years. I was offended. And then I took the time, like, Jesus. It almost is.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
almost as old as that toy.
Yeah, this toy is like 20. Almost 20, man. Like it's insane. But I never opened it for whatever reason. But I did open this one like back in 2006, which I thought it was cool. It was the equivalent of the Megatron, but a lot of people weren't happy about this. This was the last time I think.
Sorry, what's on his back?
It's pretty much a shell former, but it's like parts of the. It looks like his gun, like when you transform him. Like I
thought they were cathedral doors.
No, they're not. So that's why a lot of people weren't happy with this one. And his cannon is like kind of underneath the arm type of thing, right?
Yeah.
But I always loved this figure, but I never opened the equivalent, of this one, right? So I thought, you know what? I think it's time. Let's break it out, right? It feels like a Nerf gun.
I thought it was a church. Yep.
It was a church. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be unboxing.
All right. Today. Okay. All right.
Archives. What are you unboxing today, bro?
I am bunboxing. I have this from Japan, the SH Figuarts Yuzuriha from Hell's Paradise that I'm excited for. I also have a good mix. Vintage Collection Mando on Blurg. Although I feel like I shouldn't be opening this yet because I don't know if you guys have seen my stories. I got some new shelves over here. And I put in new lighting. And now I'm in the process of choosing what goes on the shelf. You know, last week with the ACBA podcast, we talked about this process I had where like I would if I redo my closet, I would put my shirts on hangers and I put the hangers like the other way. And then like a few months later, or a year later, if my hangers were still facing that way, then like those are shirts that I don't really play with. I don't really need anymore. So like that was my process of culling figures. So I'm kind of going through that now to see what should go on the shelves and what I should sell. So stay tuned on Instagram. I'll be posting updates with the rebuild of the display, and that's pretty much what it is for me. Before I forget, last night I had an awesome stream with Phil Ramirez, who is a tenured, long time toy sculptor. He started off with Varner Studios, who was responsible for a lot of the 90s Playmates Turtles. He worked on Toy Biz Marvel Legends and a lot of lines, and the recent Cursed Dead Kickstarter. So we just chatted about some of those toys that we grew up with, the Turtles, the kids' toys, kids' meal toys. So it was a lot of fun. Phil's really cool. And if you have a chance, you haven't seen it yet, or if you missed it, go add that to your playlist to watch whenever you can after this, whatever it may be. I muted you because I think you were echoing again.
I think so. Yeah, I caught that. Yeah. But yeah, no, that show you had with Phil was awesome. Like knowing that, like, yo, he did the shell, the inside the shell openers, right? Those stylized turtles, like that's cool. It's like I had Leo.
Yeah, he sculpted these heads, the more expressive heads for the turtles.
Yeah. And I don't know if you saw my comment, but like, did I give you that baseball raft, or was that?
No, I had that on my own.
You had that? All right, because I know I gave you a bunch of my toys, so I'm just like, when we're on the show, when you're showing the raft, I was like, wait, is that my raft? It's like I have that raft. I was like, wait,
you gave me a Power Rangers Tommy head flipper,
yeah,
and your Goliath with the stone effect from Gargoyles.
There's Batman and Penguin as well. I gave you from Batman Returns, I think.
I don't know about those.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Anyway. Yeah. All right. Let's do some quick channel member shout outs. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have a second, hit the thumbs up on the video. It tells YouTube that you like this show or channel, and hopefully other people will as well. First up in the chat, we had Wicked Fat Collectibles. Not a channel member, but I wanted to shout this out. I apparently have ruined the whole stream for him with this thumbnail. My fault, I guess, for having eyes.
Oh no.
Sorry, dude. Sorry, man. You were here at the moment the stream ended. Well, not the moment, like noon, and you saw the thumbnail. And I gotta work fast. And you came to YouTube where you watch all your toy content, and you saw toy content. So my bad. I hope you didn't sit there and analyze the whole thing and you just kept scrolling, then it wouldn't have ruined the whole thing. I hope you get to, or maybe you're watching the show now. Appreciate you. Taco Boy's here. What's up, Taco Boy? We're going to talk about him in a second. You're not in trouble yet. Damu Chuchiaro's here. Wing or lose. What's up? The homie Chamba. Johnny Cock. Toy Rensu. What's up, nerds? Grumps is in the house. Appreciate you. Vincent is back. I think he was here yesterday. Josh Brown. What's up? Mackerson, I gotta shout you out. You're usually watching on Twitch also. D Sertle back from all the King's horses and all the King's men couldn't put D Sertle back together again. This guy is
what?
He should change his name to Disaster.
No.
He'll know what I'm talking about. We have our friend Shut Up Tommy, Shelf Presence. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for your support as always. Ring or lose, we have the Johnny Cox super chat, figure report. What's up? And Paul Morales, literally action figs. Taco Boy, Dole is here. I'm going to take you for a ride. Has been in my head all day.
Yeah.
What is that? What does that mean?
The intro, like kind of like the player select music.
Oh,
Marvel versus Capcom.
Right. All right, cool. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Doing a lot of cool stuff on the channel. I want to let people know I'm headed to San Diego officially for press to get more coverage this year. So we're going to be hanging out with Taco Boy. We're going to be covering the different booths that are going to be there. Hopefully exclusives are going to be announced soon. I mentioned in the intro, like, where are the exclusives? It's the end of May. Hopefully June, right? Things get announced. But planning for conventions is a lot of work, and sometimes it's down to the wire, right?
Yeah.
And then especially with tariffs and everything, and the cancellation of tariffs, and then back on, and I think now it's off. Everyone's just like, you know, stutter step. Do I go?
Yeah.
Stop, go, stop, go, red light, green light. So it's like, what is going to be at San Diego?
It reminds
Right.
me of Michael Scott from The Office. It's like the
No, we're
vasectomy.
not drinking. Snip, snap, snip, snap.
Snip, snap, snip, snip, snip. That's how it feels. That's how it's been feeling.
Yeah,
the
no.
past,
Yeah,
like, couple months, man.
what's it called? What's the procedure? Vasectomy.
Vasectomy, yeah.
And then a reverse vasectomy, and then I was thinking circumcision. I'm like, you can't reverse
Oh,
that.
no,
That
no,
is
no,
not
you
the right one.
No, that's not it.
Yeah. Dom, what's up, Dom? Cold Slither is the only exclusive that matters. I believe that is the G.I. Joe, that rock band set that they announced like a month ago, right?
Yeah.
Which was
Yeah.
like, you can't please collectors. It's
You
May
can't.
29th, and you're like, where the hell are the reveals? But they reveal something a month earlier. It's like, why are you revealing it so early? That was my mentality. Whoopsies. All right. And what is that? Sonic and the Beans. Sonic and the Beans show. Is that a new name, DK?
Yeah, it is, man. Sonic
Thank you
and the
for being
Bean
here.
Show. Hey, what's up, Kevin and DK? Hope you guys are doing well. Love the content. Thank you for the support, Sonic and the Beans Show.
Thank you. Thank
you
you
for tuning in, man.
But yeah, we'll be hanging out with Taco Boy and Chamba and all the friends in San Diego. So stay tuned, subscribe. There's going to be some awesome content. And if you want to help contribute to a new equipment fund for San Diego Comic-Con, you can become a channel member, which gives you early access to new videos on the channel. You can gift a membership to other people, which also helps the channel. And it gives you exclusive access to emojis in the chat. And or you can just super chat. Everything helps. Thank you, everyone who watches. All right, first up, Marvel Legends today. Into a cleaner intro. Marvel Legends today had a live stream. San Diego Comic-Con is around the corner, and Fantastic Four should be dropping then, I believe. And so today they showed their full set of MCU Fan 4 figures. Here we go. We're just doing a warm-up. This is the warm-up. Oh, we don't look good on this side. There, that's better.
Yes.
First up, we have the Pedro Pascal, Mr. Fantastic. We got the new movie costume. First off, I want to shout out how cool this packaging looks. Right, the whole movie is it retro themed, or like it's got that retro kind of it's like an era. It's from a specific era, right?
Yes. Yep. That's right.
Right. Yeah. So they've gone and even changed the packaging to fit into that aesthetic, which I think looks really cool. They said there's an old Hasbro logo on there. I guess it's that little dude in the corner.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so Fantastic Four first steps. Reed they mentioned they've done stretchy fingers before. So this time they've done stretchy arms that are bendy wire and swappable. What do you think of the head sculpt?
Head sculpt's yeah, it's on point, I would say. It's pretty good. I love the blue. That it's very accurate to what the MCU has, right? So they paint match that really well. I love the retro theme. Like, it's awesome. So excited about this line.
I like the full like Pedro Pascal artwork on the side image. But otherwise, like Fantastic Four is not a main Marvel thing for me. Like, I don't even own any I don't think I own a full Fantastic Four team in my Legends. Yeah, I have that little Franklin Richards from I think Toy Biz, and that's about it. So
I thought we collected the Walgreens exclusive.
Nah, man, you did.
Oh, okay. Tis I. It's just me by myself.
Yeah, so chat, let me know what you think in the comments. Is this Reed Richards dope or nope? They, as we know from the past, the Hasbro team gets early images or models from Marvel Studios, right? And then make toys based on that. So who knows what this costume is going to be? Or if it's going to change. But like, I think this looks pretty good based on what we've seen. You know what was really funny? Do you remember? Did you watch the part of the stream yesterday when Phil said he was working for Toy Biz and he was making the X-Men first movie action figures, and they were flown out to sets to Vancouver?
I think I missed that part, but no, that's
Because
crazy.
he was there to model the toys, and it took me a few minutes. It took me a few minutes to be like, oh right, they wouldn't send 3D models or scans or
Yeah,
renders or anything like that digitally. So like, what was the next best option? It's like fly the toy sculptors out there and see it in person. Like, it's so cool.
that is nuts. That's a crazy story, man.
Yeah. So yeah, that was one of the things I'm like, man, you never even really think about that until look back in time.
Yeah, that's nuts. Sarth Gazer says that's not Pedro. I'm like, I think it looks like Pedro. What do you think? You think it looks like Pedro, right?
It's got semblances of Pedro. Let's get in. I mean, it's got features. I don't know. I'm again. I'm sorry. I'm not Fantastic Four. It's better than the Black Series Mando head. Yeah, John, you're right about that. What do you think about all the articulation? We've got bicep, double elbows, the diaphragm cut, the diaphragm swivel. Is there a waist crunch? I mean, it's loaded up.
Yeah,
it's
what
loaded
more
up.
can you ask for? And I think it's pinless, right?
Looks pinless. Rotate. Yeah, pinless. He can dab with extra long arms. Yeah,
it's dope. I like it.
Do you think that do you notice this wave doesn't have a Build-A-Figure, and it's just like,
yeah.
And I understand not every wave has to have a Build-A-Figure, but if you were gonna do a Fan 4, it's like, would the Thing be a good Build-A-Figure? Like, you could make the argument that if you were gonna buy one member, you would want to collect them all to build Ben Grimm, right? So I feel like that might be a wave that you don't need to. I don't know. How many in the wave?
5?
4,
right?
5, 6.
4, 5,
right? There's Flame on
Human Torch.
Yeah,
regular Human Torch. Like I think Herbie should have been a Build-A-Figure, right? They could have made something like that.
Nah, I'd be
small.
What's just like body and head, or is it like another Rocket Raccoon situation?
Could be, man. Something, right? One antenna, something.
No butterflies. Said Grumps. I don't know if you're saying that facetiously. Sound the alarms. I don't know if like removable arms have anything to do with that. That part of the articulation.
You're right about that.
All right. What else are the people saying, DK? Give me some highlights.
Bath.
Galactus Bath in the box. Just like the old Toy Biz days.
Yeah, it's like a whole HasLab Galactus.
Oh, by the way, each figure is $300 with a HasLab Bath.
Grumps is saying yes. He's saying that he was sarcastic.
Yeah, okay. I know you, Grumps. Hey, Vince is in the chat. What's up, Vince? Had to show up for DK's farewell tour. DK is my Kobe Bryant. Hold on. Hold. DK is Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, you're MJ? Maybe?
It's very nice of you to say. That's very
Thank you. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you so much.
That is a hell of a compliment.
Yeah, that's a very high bar. Oh my god.
It is. If you weren't stressed enough.
Yes. Oh my.
I'm Kobe.
I'm Kobe?
Yo, dude, Rush Hour. That's one of my favorite lines when that Chinese lady sees Chris Tucker running up the stairs and she's like, "Move aside, Kobe." No, she doesn't even say it in English. I think it was the subtitle. I think she says it in Chinese.
Yeah.
She's like, "How Kobe?" I love that. All right. Vince says, "You thought you was." Dang it.
Oh, too much. Thank you so much for the
Dang
love.
it. I don't like this. Venom from the chat. Wasn't he turning on me last week too? I feel like everyone's turning on me.
Oh
I'm not
no.
a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. All right, keep sifting through the good comments. All right, we're gonna move. We're gonna move on next to Johnny Storm. Again, same theme with the fancy packaging. Did Reed have a different emblem on the box there? I'm trying to find out. Oh, he does. I like that. Okay.
There's a fire.
Completely silly, right? But I like the little detail. Reed's got a little stretchy arm in here.
Yeah.
That's cool. Johnny has a flame pointy hand. Oh, wait.
I think we're blocking it.
Flame pointy hand. There you go.
Yep.
I don't think it's that. Well, I guess it technically is. Who's the actor? I don't even know who the actor is. I only know Pedro Pascal, cousin, and I don't know who the lady is. I know Silver Surfer is played by that actress from the Jason Bateman Netflix show.
Yeah. This he played Stranger Things.
Can you pull up a photo?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Guys, Stranger Things is so many years between seasons. I stopped caring after like season 2.
Yeah, it's Joseph Quinn. I'll pull up a photo.
All right. Johnny Storm comes with. Come on, dog. What happened here? Two flame effects and swappable hands.
I think like same thing, the body, same thing as Mr. Fantastic, right? I think the head sculpt slightly misses the mark to Joseph Quinn, in my opinion.
Do you have a comparable photo?
Yes. At the stage. Why isn't it not adding to stage? Before presenting.
Hold on. There.
Yeah.
I don't know. Facial hair? Yeah, I don't know.
But maybe he doesn't have facial hair at Fantastic Four. Let me find the actual Fantastic Four one. I'm sorry. Be right back.
Not like there's photos of him from the trailer or anything.
Yes, I know.
All right. So costume again, guys. Fan 4 is not my main thing. So to me, these figures are. Let's just say that they didn't hold my attention long, but also the stream was so good that they didn't lose me. But when they did show all of these together as one wave, I'm like, all right, that looks like a pretty cool display. If you had all 4 of them, plus Flame On Johnny in one display. But I think individually they're, it's not really anything to be like, yeah, unless you're a huge fan of like Fantastic Four, and if you're in the chat and you are, and these are it for you, like, yeah, these are day ones for you, let me know, because for me it's like I'll watch the movie, but I'm not I'm not dying to go see it. Like, I just streamed Brave New World yesterday. I didn't even get a chance, although I did want to go watch it in theater. All right, I'm gonna switch it over to you. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, close your science folders. I said I'm gonna switch it over.
Oh, sorry.
That's what that means.
So yeah, I don't know. I think it's missing the mark a little bit.
This with the shaved, clean shaven, and the blonde hair looks a little bit closer to the head sculpt now.
Yes,
for me.
But I think the hair, a little bit, it doesn't fully match. I am going to remove it. Yeah, the hair on the Legends figure doesn't match, in my opinion.
What if he just has a different hairstyle later on? Oh, we're spending too much time on this. All right, there's too much time. This crazy talk. All right, Sue Storm. There have been Sue Storms in the past. I think the last one was highly controversial. People didn't like the face sculpt on that one, right? That one was not great. But I think this movie one looks really good. And I feel like this is a little bit more whelming than Johnny, because you have the energy effect, the invisible effect, defense shield almost. And it's got little cool, like, I like the little blips in it, right? It's
Yes.
almost like it's water and it's deflecting bullets or
Bullet.
shrapnel or something, and it's just bloop, bloop. I like that in there. That's a cool detail.
Like from this angle, the head sculpt looks really good.
Okay.
But yeah, like I think this head sculpt is better than the Johnny Storm one,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Come on, that's cool.
Yeah, that is dope. That is really dope.
Maybe an invisible hand to go with this too, if you're holding it.
Yeah, true. That's a good idea.
I don't know. Well, maybe I don't know how powers look in the movie. Who knows? Who knows in the movie? But I think this one looks great. Those shoes also look very, very spacey too. Hey, Arelis is here. What's up? Francisco is here. Good to see you. And Claudio, of course. Claudio.
Yo, what's up?
We'll see you soon, my friend.
Crump says those same old female hands.
I mean, okay. It's at least it's this one, right? It's the straight 90-degree hand, which kind of makes sense for the shield. Yeah. At least it's not like this one. You know, this one they have for all like almost every female character.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like open hand left and then looks like fists.
Yes.
So it looks decent. Articulation, what are we working with here? Diaphragm up top. And
a torso.
Like a straight like cut. Let me see if any of the other photos show her in
yeah.
I don't think it's a ball in there. I think it's just a straight turn. Maybe cut, like the upper diaphragm is on a ball. Yeah.
I agree. This is just the upper diaphragm, and then the bottom is just a straight cut.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I think the coolest one to look forward to is the Thing.
Oh, yeah.
And wait, sorry. What did Sue Storm have on her logo?
Probably nothing, because she's invisible. No, it's a hand.
Oh, it's a dotted line hand. That's awesome.
Yeah, that works.
Dotted line. All right. The Thing. What do you think about this one? Chat, let me know as well. I'm surprised. I thought it would be like a deluxe figure and have him bigger, or maybe that's why like a bath would have been cool. But again, who knows what the reasoning is?
Is it that Fantastic Four, like the Thing isn't that big versus like previous iterations of Fantastic Four?
Yeah, maybe movie scale he's not that big.
Yeah.
They've all got their bracelets on, bicep, single elbow. Yeah, single elbow, diaphragm cut. I don't think I see anything at the stomach area. No.
I think this one looks really good. Definitely the best one out of it.
Are you playing a game right now?
No, I'm trying to find that picture. Sorry, I'm going to mute.
Of what?
The Fantastic Four.
Who goes through Google Images with a series of mad clicks? Let's see. Shout out the Thing, says Francisco. Mr. Ryan Clark, these are going to be all over the place. You don't see that deluxe figure in Walmart that often. Jason, what's up, man? Jason says he's only 6 feet tall. He's just thick. Well, somebody help Daddy get his rocks off, because it's an Arrested Development line. I'm not a weirdo. Okay. the Human Torch was revealed. I don't know. I think people were posting it on social media. They're like, it was up on the Hasbro Pulse site early. It seemed like, but it's cool to see them with their powers, obviously. So this looks great. Hey, Grumps, Grumps gifted 5 memberships. Hell yeah! Thank you so much, Grumps.
Thank you, Grumps.
Yeah, if you received a membership, first off, thank you to Grumps. Secondly, you have early access to new videos, and you have access to the channel exclusive emojis for the live chat. Thank you, Grumps. Appreciate you, man. The Flame On Human Torch with another flame hand, and I don't know. They showed him on a flight stand. He didn't come with a flight stand. He's got I think he looks good. Translucent figures are cool.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think this one's pretty cool. John says, I'm not a fan of how visible those knee joints are for the Thing.
Dude, I hear you, but it's like, how would it work? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how would the double knees work if not if they're cut like that, right? Unless you do single knees, which kind of minimizes like the clunkiness. Like, look at I was just posing this the other day. Like, he's really posable, but it's gonna be there, right? If you want that range, I feel like that massive cut is gonna show, right?
There has to be some sacrifice, right?
I think so.
In shelf presence with a $5 Hot Wheels.
Shelf presence.
After seeing Jugs, we need a Max Thing with soft goods overcoat and a fedora and Yancey Street sign. Best wishes, DK. Don't be a stranger. I will not. Thank you so much, Shelf Presence, for the 5.
Thank you, Shelf.
Thank you.
For the clarification, Juggernaut, not after seeing DK's Jugs.
Oh, yes.
We need a maximum Thing with an overcoat. Yeah. What else would he come with? Like a cigar? I don't know. Can they make cigars in Marvel Legends?
No, we can make our own.
Add your photo.
Boom. Why isn't it at stage? Why is it not working? None of my buttons are working. Oh, it's because you need to.
I was hoping one day you would get it, but then now the day has come when you.
Yeah, so this is the height.
That can't be. There's a photo.
I think. Okay. There's a photo. Yeah, you were saying?
There's a photo where they're standing on like a circular base, and it looks like the Thing was behind her. So I feel like this is like how they're standing and the perspective. I don't know, man. Where's Dole? All
right, I think this is a better picture. Here.
You know what I mean? Like,
show this type in there.
She's a hop. Yeah, that's a crop of that photo. So if you see where the shadow lines start on the Thing, do you think you can make your window a little bit more full screen instead of half screen? And then
there you go.
Yeah, you see how his feet are higher up and the shadow starts behind her. So he's behind her. You just don't know how big that platform is. So
it's still pretty short comparing, right? Like he's probably the same distance with Johnny, likely, right? Like behind. Yeah. So,
okay, I could see that.
Yeah.
Or is he even more? Yeah. Okay. So compared to Johnny, he seems like just a little bit taller.
Yeah.
So that's movie wise. Oh, so you don't need to make him a deluxe.
No, it works.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. As if there wasn't enough hatred for a female Silver Surfer that people don't understand. They're like, it's supposed to be a man. It's like, well, come on. All right. So adding on top of that, I feel like this Silver Surfer, who's she played by again?
Silver Surfer. I gotta look up her name.
What's the show? The Jason Bateman show. Did you watch it?
Yes, I did. Ozarks.
Why was I thinking Wichita? It's not even close. He's trying to finish the movie. Well, then fix the height, Dole.
Julia Gardner.
Yes,
That's her name.
she's incredible in Ozarks. I don't know how that will translate into a Silver Surfer, but let's speaking strictly on without speculating on a movie. They use I think this is an older female buck, right? And it's got shiny metallic paint, but and a new surfboard that looks a little bit more organic, right? Based on those lines, it's not as uniform and metallic, but otherwise, and a new space wave that can make it a more dynamic pose. But otherwise, I mean, and a new head.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Like this one looks pretty cool.
We'll have to see it. I have to see the movie.
Yeah. Ryan Dole, Surfer does not have to be a man. Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Well, you should watch the live stream chats because there's a lot of contenders for dumbest thing I've ever heard in there. But there is beef. All right. So overall, Fan 4 Wave, that's 6 figures, which I think is pretty awesome to have with a movie launch. Pre-orders up on May 30th, which is tomorrow at 1 p.m. on Pulse, and participating retailers available summer 2025. So we're back. Are we back to the golden era of having toys launch with the movie? Like, are we back?
I think we're back. Right? Like there shouldn't be any logistical problems, I think. Right?
Is this a Shriek body, DK?
That's what Jelly Jam thinks. I like to think, yeah, it does kind of look like it.
Wait, doesn't Shriek have ball? I'm honestly I think I'm the worst at recognizing body bucks.
Yeah, like I'm not good either with it. But I can look it up.
As a customizer, I'm looking forward to using those feet. Actually, the thighs and area looks familiar. Oh no, it is double elbow. All right, you're gonna find it. You're gonna find it. We're gonna move on. But I think after that, the Legends team kind of blew everyone away. Myself personally, I've never been a fan of Gamerverse figures for Marvel. I don't know if it's just because the games that they've done in the past aren't ones that I really connected with or played a lot. So like, I think there was an Avengers game that came out a few years ago. They made Gamerverse figures for. The Spider-Man stuff, those look great. I never got a chance to play the game, so I'm gonna hate on that out of my own poverty. But here they go, launching a new line of Gamerverse, and dude, I mean, what can I say? We'll start off with I think one of the most anticipated ones, purely because of one of the characters. There are a bunch of 2-packs across various retailers, and this is Gamerverse Marvel Legends. The first one is Psylocke versus Thanos. And DK, what game would you say inspired the selection and looks of this wave of
definitely
this,
the Marvel versus Capcom, Marvel versus Street Fighter, you're like that type of era, but definitely Marvel versus Capcom. That's what it is, right?
Right.
So,
So someone in the chat was like, why aren't they calling it Marvel versus Capcom? I mean, I think it's just licensing, right?
Yeah, exactly, right?
You don't have to go to Capcom and whoever's in charge of that game and be like, can we use your logo? Even though we're only going to make the Marvel figures. So like, we'll just throw it under a Gamerverse banner that you already have, which I think is pretty awesome. Psylocke, a lot of people, including myself, have been calling for an updated Psylocke action figure. I mean, we ourselves have done it.
Yep.
In recent times, right? We talked about the Nimrod 3-pack. Shout outs to, I think it's Shooting the Galaxy again for these photos. First off, creating a generic enough background that doesn't infringe on copyrights, but still giving us the video game feel. Dude, 10 out of 10.
Yes. They nailed it. They nailed it. Their whole
They got-
presentation.
They got your team up top, the health bar, right? And secondly, he posed the hell out of this Psylocke.
Like, look at that hip, those articulation, right? Like they really did good with these, man.
All right, so let's get a closer inspection on Psylocke here. Looks like butterfly joints. Boom. Diaphragm on the top. And I think there's a twist at the belt too.
Yeah.
And then the ab crunch. And then the lower ab crunch.
No, you know what? Maybe no twist at the belt. I think it's just the lower ab crunch and then the diaphragm, the top diaphragm part. What looks like, I think.
Doesn't it? Oh, maybe it's on an angle. It looks like it turned. That would be cool, like the extra piece of articulation. Oh no, it's just the belt is sideways. That's how she wears her belt. Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so either way, first, like, articulation is dope. The sculpting, fantastic. The old Psylocke was good at its time, but now it's 2025. She's got new leg braces, thigh braces, double knees. I think there's a thigh cut in there too. Right here, right below the X there.
Yep.
So, I mean, she's packed out with stuff. I think she has dual psi blades. Whatever I think the butterfly mask thing has a proper name. Someone will tell me. I mean, that's cool, dude. Next, if they do Rivals Psylocke, I would be very happy.
Well, I think that's probably going to be in the near future. It just makes sense.
Look at that, man.
So good. So good. You good?
Yeah. I'm just reading the comments. Sorry, I kind of zoned out there. Is this the training room background? I thought it was just like. Is it like exactly the training room background? Because I can't imagine, or maybe they were able to use it. Who knows? Dole says, "Look at those double digits. A perfect 7 out of 5." Legion X is back. Hey, good to see you. June is going to start lighting cigars with $100 bills with all the new people jumping in on the Street Fighter line now. I mean, if you weren't already buying it, yeah, I guess there's probably a pocket of people who are like, okay, now I'm that MVC collector. Now I want it.
Yeah. Shelf presence to the $2 Hot Wheel. Pretty sure it's based on Marvel vs. X-Men. I think you're right. You're right on that.
Background? Or the look?
The look and the background. But there is a training room option to do that, and that is like kind of how the background is. Right.
Dude, the head sculpts are awesome too for her. So there's like this kind of more plain one with the hairs coming straight down.
Yep.
What do you think? What do you think of the new face?
I think I like the other hair one better. But
this one's more in motion with attacking expression.
Yeah, I think I like the attacking expression one more, but they're both really good. Like I'm looking forward to this for sure.
And the Thanos, it's there. I have that Walmart exclusive Thanos,
which is
that comic one, which I'm like,
yeah.
It'll stand in. But do I drop that now? And since I'm going to be getting this 2-pack,
probably drop it. But then it really depends, right? Because this colorway is more for like that gamer, like Marvel versus X-Men, Marvel versus Capcom, like colorway, right?
True.
And the Walmart one that you have, right? It's more like comic book accurate, right? So depending on which one you like, right? They nailed the colors for the Thanos for sure. On this. So yeah.
Yo, Figure Report, what's up, man? Yeah, this is all MVC2 base from the life bars to the UN font. Oh, okay. It's fascinating. All right, 2-pack Thanos comes with snapping hand and a new new crown, I believe. Okay, armed with her psychic blades, the telepathic mutant Psylocke battles the Mad Titan Thanos. I'm just trying to read the copy for what they come with. This Marvel action figure set comes with 9, count them, 9 accessories, including attachable power FX pieces for Psylocke and alternate hands for both figures. Hasbro Marvel action figure 6-inch scale is great for displaying, yada, yada, yada. All right, chat. Psylocke versus Thanos 2-pack. Let me know, dope or nope, in the chat. We're going to move on to the next one while you do that. That one is really cool. And as somebody who... I've made a lot of statements lately that I'm like, this is the last of blank that I'm going to collect. This is the last Goku I'm going to buy. Last week, I said I'm done. I pretty much have all the Marvel Legends that I really need because it's X-Men 97. And then now this stuff comes out, right? I make a lot of statements like that. I don't think I'm a liar per se. I'm moving in a direction where I'm trying to cut back. I'm redoing the shelves. And then the stream comes and they show this new Wolverine, the Wolverine Silver Samurai 2-pack. And I'm like, I thought I was good on Wolverines. I thought X-Men 97 Wolverine was it. I'm good, right?
Yep. No, that was a awesome figure.
How stupidly naive am I?
I think we all are.
We had this talk last week, right?
Yeah. Like I thought that X-Men 97 one was going to be the last Wolverine I get. I'm like, what can top that one? And boom, this one comes out. Even Dwight said it that it's just his favorite, Wolverine too as well. So it's just like, this one's amazing. Like it's like got bigger arms, I think, right?
Bro, look at the thighs.
Yeah, like everything.
Bigger arms, bigger thighs. Look at the style for the ears, man. The mask, like
huge,
so good.
Yeah,
so dang good.
And you could do that hunch over, effect, he's ready to,
I think he mentioned that the neck joint had new range so that he can really crouch and still look up.
Yeah.
So I think before you could crouch the body, but you can only look up so much.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, this is so freaking good, right? So the figure itself, yeah, highlight some comments, please, DK.
Yep.
As needed. But the figure itself is good. Fantastic. Then they go and throw in attack effect pieces.
Yep.
Right? So there's 2 slash effects for Wolverine. You can use them individually. I think they join together to do the big X attack.
Yep.
Berserker Barrage style.
Yep.
Right.
And how you could place the slashes in different there's different pegs for it, right? So it doesn't have to be like dead on the center. It could be like a little bit lower, a little thing.
Yeah,
so
man.
That is awesome, man. That's innovation. Smart, right?
And if it comes with that little stand, which I hope it does because it's in this photo, like you can get it in different angles too.
Yeah.
Right? Damn, there you go. Diaphragm. Is this single elbow? I think it might be. Doesn't matter. He looks freaking awesome. Again, great photos, great figure combined with great photos is an easy sell for me. Silver Samurai with a giant shuriken. You can army build this pack and have a nice arsenal for yourself. And he has a effect for a sword also. There you go.
Yeah.
Dude, this pack is it's pretty dang good.
It is. It absolutely is. Like I said that I was like, all right, I'm gonna be very picky with my Marvel Legends, and it's like this Gamerverse thing came out. I'm like, oh no, I think I gotta get all 6.
Dude, yeah, it's
yeah.
I think I can get away with 5, but it's close. I think Erwin was here earlier. What's up, Erwin? Was saying the Psylocke. Oh, Psylocke and Thanos. I should have mentioned that earlier. Exclusively available to Target.com. Available fall 2025. Unfortunately, no mention about Canada. Pre-orders on June 6th, though, for Target.com. So the moment that was shown, there was a lot of moaning and groaning from the chat about Target. So good luck, America. You are my friends. I hope you get awesome toys. Psylocke, right? The Wolverine and Silver, don't do the voice. Silver Samurai pre-order starts June 5th on Hasbro Pulse and participating retailers. And the effects do come with display stands. What's the chat saying, DK?
So one thing Jason says, the blue ones are Target and the red ones are Walmart exclusive this time. So talking about the boxes, I'm guessing right now.
I don't know. That doesn't seem to make any sense.
I'm trying to find some pictures of the boxes.
The boxes are the same color, aren't they?
I don't know. Jason, can you clarify later on?
It's not worth it. The moment's passed.
Anyway, but yeah, some highlights. Jason again, the Head and Shoulders on Silver Samurai is absolute fire.
Yeah, I think they mentioned they modified it to be a little bit closer to the game.
Yep. Jelly Jam, the katana install and the shuriken sold me. Laughed my ass off. Agreed. Like that effect, please. Is so cool. Prophet 924. I love this beefy Wolverine body, claws.
Yeah, man.
FX.
I really
good, even single jointed elbows, man. Like I think I'm gonna replace my X-Men 97 with this one.
It's hard because like this is a specific look, right? And this is a really good look. I really like the bigger arms, bigger thighs.
Yeah, the chest
more like feral Wolverine.
Yeah.
If they reuse that with like a bone claw one, like Dole was saying, that would be sick, dude.
That'd be good. ICC, Vinny.
Jelly Jam says dope. Dole says any nopes will be blocked. He doesn't have that power, but somehow he will find a way.
Yeah. Sorry, my thing's not. What else we got?
What was that Psylocke you had queued up?
Psylocke had queued up because of the positioning, like the posing for it, right? So they really did that pose very well. I think, like at the number one spot, right?
You mean recreating?
Recreating that pose.
Photos?
Yeah. They did really well with that one. So yeah, I just want to share that.
Is that a website for car stickers?
You know what? Apparently, yes, it is. And that's where I found the pictures.
All right. Okay, what else? Before we move on to the next one.
What else? That's it. Just a lot of hype about Wolverine and Silver Samurai. Everyone's happy with it, right? Johnny's asking, where's the MVC Sentinel? We don't know yet, hopefully, but I think we might have something to talk about later on that could be related to that.
All right. I'm gonna try and make a poll in the chat.
Like, which one would you buy first?
I can only have four options. Like, what's your favorite set that was announced today? I can't even do all six because
boo,
it's not there. All right. It seems like almost every year, you get a new Captain America. That's gonna be my definitive Cap on the shelf. So there's like the anniversary one. There's the last one that had those bullet holes, I think, or the broken shield one. But then now the Cap versus Venom 2-pack is when I look at the Cap figure individually, that is the definitive one for me. I haven't opened my 20th anniversary one yet, but I think this is it. He looks just the way they were able to pose him in the even the plain vanilla shots. He looks sick. He comes with your basic shield, but it also comes with the charging energy effect that you can clip on top. So there's no holes. It's clean, right? I always love the diaphragm cut right between the blue and the stripes. It's like, it just makes sense. It's awesome. And I believe he has two portraits as well, just the basic one and fighting face.
Yep.
So yeah,
one of them's like angry face.
Yeah, so I don't have to choose between this or like ones with the suspender belt straps. Like, I like this look. This is cool. And he's paired with a blue Venom.
Yes.
Blue Venom is getting. Oh, look at that cap face getting kicked in the
Perfect.
side there.
Yeah.
What do you think of Blue Venom?
I'm excited about it. Like even Dan was saying, right? Like he when he was talking to Dwight, he needed more blue, right? I think they nailed it. Pretty well. I think a lot of customizers have been doing a Blue Venom, but now it's like Hasbro Marvel Legends. They did it, and I think they nailed it. They even gave us a new head sculpt for it, right? A new design.
I think it was a reused one. They said we used it before, but now it's a blue option that you can add.
This one for sure, right? But I think the other one is a new head sculpt.
Oh yeah. The half one is, and the other one isn't. Yo, what's up, Dan? I wanted more blue.
I think you did perfect, Dan. All right, this is perfect blue. This is how it's supposed to look like.
Dan was on the computer on the sliders, and he just couldn't drag it any more blue in that direction. Dan, dude, you and Dwight, that live stream was awesome today. I don't know, maybe it was the toys, maybe you did awesome, maybe it's a combination of both, but there's a lot of hype today.
Yeah.
So congrats, great job. Ryan was missed, obviously, not to steal your thunder, but this is great. Venom, very articulated. I know some people are like, why are there still pins in 2020? It doesn't bother me. Does it bother you?
No. Nope. Well, it does not bother me at all.
You're gonna be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. If you don't like it, paint it black. I don't know. Cap and Venom pre-order on June 12th. Not June 6th for this one. June 12th. On Pulse and participating retailers. Chat. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
This, like, almost every 2-pack in here has something to get me. The only one I'll go to that one next. This is probably one that I could skip. Like, for me, I'm good. This is the War Machine. Oh, I kept typing Iron Man today. Brain freeze. Yeah, I don't know. I'm armor racist. And this versus Omega Red.
I think I agree with you, right? Like this one might be the weaker ones of it, right? But I'm still looking forward to getting this one. The color of the War Machine is like, I like this darker version, and this Omega Red.
More blue?
That's right.
The streets are talking. What's up, Rick? They want more Ryan. I'm just saying, you get used to a group. It'll be like tuning in every Thursday and not seeing DK's face anymore after he's given his 2 weeks.
Yeah.
See? Dan says, thank you guys. DK, wishing you only more blessings, even if this is your send-off. Hope to see you again soon. DK, I mean, you could have met them in San Diego.
I know, but with this new opportunity, new thing that's happening, just lined up that it couldn't happen, right? So next year, come on, let's make it happen.
Dan, you guys have to do, I guess, another Alpha Flight new box set to unveil it at Fan Expo Toronto.
Yeah, that's right, man.
All right, so I think for me, and like the reason that this isn't that exciting, and it's not a knock on the figures, it's that I have 2 Omega Reds that I'm good with in my collection. So like, I don't need another. But like, if someone who's getting into this line, right, or like someone mentioned earlier, people are gonna start buying Jada Street Fighter, and they're gonna start buying these to make that collection. Omega Red, it was in like a box set, and then it was a single figure that was kind of hard to get too. So if anyone missed those, you can get it. If new collectors of this, you can get it here. So I get that. That's for them. I have 2 of these, and from my untrained eye, they look pretty similar. So that's why I'm kind of good. And War Machine, I'm cool. I'm cool. Why don't you tell us what it comes with, DK?
It comes with the rocket launcher, and it comes with like a rocket effect and a rocket as well. And obviously, Omega Red comes with his tentacles. I actually didn't catch if did the tentacles detach like half of them are on the ground, or was that just something that they just made up? Like
You can the ones that have come out in the past, you got removable tentacles. You get one set of the long squigglies and one set of I don't like shorter ones.
Yeah.
One's long. Yeah, you get
it. Okay, all right. I wasn't sure if that was just like Photoshop illusion or not, right?
Photoshopped Illusions is such a good band name.
I wasn't sure.
No, I think those are the same effects that he came with before.
Okay, all right.
This one is a Walmart exclusive pre-order on July. Oh, July. We're all the way in July for that one, or is that a typo?
No,
I don't know. It says July 24th in the copy on Walmart. Maybe it's like a Walmart event, another one of their events. Sure.
Yeah,
All right.
That's the latest one. Yeah, that's right.
All right. What's the chat saying on this one? You can never have too many Omega Reds. I dig that.
That is true. That's true. New torso on War Machine and harness on Omega.
Where's the harness? Is there like a straight up photo? I don't know if that harness is new, is it? Those little grenades look familiar. Oh, the shoulder pads are different. New shoulder pads. The little belt with the grenade tanks or whatever those little smoke grenades are the same. Good eye.
Yeah.
Photoshop Illusions going on tour.
That's gonna be my band name.
What kind of music does Photoshop Illusions play?
Probably like blues.
Oh, so
with I don't know. It's so like freaking.
All right, get out. Just get out.
I just tried to think about the silliest thing ever. Yeah.
Ah, you will be missed, my friend. This will be my fourth Omega Red, including Toy Biz era. There you go. I'm okay with this.
Word.
I mean, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Same weekend as SDCC, probably Walmart Collector Con. Good call, Dom. I know dates. Yeah, you know what? I'm excited. I hope to see these in San Diego. I really hope that they're there. Dan, if you're still watching, I really hope that they're there. Okay. It'd be incredible to see in hand. What I really want to see in hand is the next reveal. They're like, we can't 2-pack this. It's going to be its own. It's going to be a big boy. It is a brand new Juggernaut. This thing is bigger than the previous one. The previous one was a BAF, right? Did they do a deluxe Juggernaut?
Yeah, the previous one was a BAF, and then they had the 2-pack with Colossus.
Yes,
right?
That's right. That's
with,
right.
I think it is an alternate head and swappable hands, right?
Mhm.
And a different belt. And yeah, this one's like even bigger. I'm absolutely down for this one.
It goes up June 26 on Pulse and participating retailers. Again, taller than the BAF Juggernaut from before, and I think updated the sizing too. Look at the proportions of the hands, the open hands. I like that he's always had the longer arms. It's and this was the one they teased before with that energy effect. So this Juggernaut looks killer. Do they have a better shot of just the face, like dead on? Everything's off to the side. I love this falling one. You get the sense of like he's gonna flatten you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And the butterfly, which was not apparent on the older one, if I remember correctly.
Dude, he looks awesome under there.
So he comes with 2 heads, does he? I can't remember right now. Or is this just one head?
I think it's just the one. It's just the one, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I guess the bottom part thing, that's the effect. Okay, all right. I thought it was
in the box?
In the box. I thought that was another head, the helmet.
I feel like if they did, it would be like you can remove the helmet and swap the faceplate underneath or something.
Yeah.
That'd probably make. So like someone mentioned earlier, you didn't like the double knees on the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think this one doesn't break up the silhouette as much, but you're not getting the double knees. it probably is not the same range as the Thing, but at the same time, he's like a chunkier boy. So I forget who mentioned it earlier about the Thing knees, but I mean, I guess those are two different options you can go with, right? It's pros and cons. This has toe articulation also. Oh, there you go. Damn, that looks good.
Yeah, that looks amazing, man.
How deep is he crunching there? Hold on, dude. Look how far he's coming down in this photo.
So does it have the same kind of thing as like Maximum Hulk?
No, Maximum Hulk has I don't think so.
Like a soft chest? Is this one's doing the same thing? No, right? No.
No, like this one, the diaphragm is moving forward really low so that he can like really bend there. Like, look, yeah, you can see how far it. So it's on like a ball peg in there, and it's able to go front, back, side to side. Hands are massive. He looks awesome.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Such a good photo. Like I can feel this punch landing on Cap.
It's exactly like how the game was, right? That's the size. That's how it is, right?
That looks incredible. Yo, shout outs to this deluxe. This rules.
This is probably my favorite one.
Oh, and you can use the effect for a headbutt too.
Yeah, that's his move where he just charges in.
Good call on butterflies too. Look how far back those arms go. That is absurd. Absurd. It's pretty accurate to the game scale, says Figure Report. Guys, let me know in the chat. Dope or nope? Juggernaut.
Maximum jugs, Rick Dom says. Absolute unit.
Stupid. Enhance on crotch, says Balantibor. All right. Juggernaut is Pulse and participating retailers pre-order June 26th. And then the final one. Another solo deluxe box. I don't even know where to begin with this, dude.
I was surprised about this one, about the sheer size, but oh man, I'm excited for this one.
Character selection, like, was it surprising that this was even picked?
No, actually, because I think they might have mentioned that, you know, they wanted to do some version of Shumagorath Gargantos like in the past, right? And I think this is like Marvel vs. Capcom, they have Gargantos Shumagorath, right? And I think it's a good fit for it, right? So,
dude,
this is the entry.
When Dwight was holding it in the live stream, it was like, I don't know, the size of like a big pizza. It's like an umbrella spread out. Like, it's huge. I don't have the screenshot on my computer, but this thing is massive, dude. There's like articulated tentacles that are also bendy wire, right? And then on top of that, there's articulated eyelids.
Yes.
On top of that, technically beneath that, a movable eyeball, like in different directions.
Yeah. And it's perfect. Man? It's crazy, this one.
And dude, posing this is so crazy. The arms crossed.
Yes. And that's how it looks like. You know, with his kind of like you win smirky, like cocky pose, like like whatever, right? There's so much expression just based on the eyes alone that he does, right? And I'm so happy with the sculptors and the engineers, the Hasbro team, that they were able to put this in here, right? Like, smart, genius. Like, I love it.
Articulated. I mean, eyes is such a huge part of nonverbal communication, that like to add that detail on here, you know, like some figures you need the full faceplate or full expression to really get them to be like, oh, they're fighting or they're attacking, something like that. There's something as simple as this that like closes, it gives them like that fry meme that's like squinting and questioning everything, you know. It's awesome, man. This thing looks great. Gargantos pre-order June 18th on Pulse and participating retailers. He comes with that little accessory. I don't know. Is it just another eyeball?
Yeah, it's a little kind of like, you know how they have they shoot like throwing objects or whatever it is. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it does. So yeah.
Dude, it's a veiny, like capillaries and whatever is in your eye are all detailed in there. Dude, this is really, really
It's amazing.
like it. I don't know. They just went too crazy on this one.
But think about it, like, you know, if you have a Doctor Strange figure, like this is perfect for it, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right. So it's just like it works. It works. I'm excited for it, right? Everyone's like crying about not crying, but like screaming about like, yeah, we need a Shumagorath or Gargantos, like facing Doctor Strange, right?
Yeah, all you crybabies better go buy it, is what DK is saying.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want now. You're quitting anyway.
Yeah, sure. One more show. Yeah.
Go, let it out. Let it out.
Yeah,
Let the chat have it.
I hate Toyota. No, I'm just joking.
Wait, I said let the chat have it. Not tell them your most
I hate
secret hate for me. Like, what
toilet,
the hell?
toilet paper resignation letter to you.
So it's just like it's just a wipe.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Fine, Derek. No, I'm just joking. Chamba going back to Jugs.
Yeah.
He said, whoops, all about the Jugs. That is right.
Go for it.
Yeah. Craft Collectors has never had a chance to open up. I'm assuming Colossus and Jugs 2-pack, trading 2 figures for 1. Yeah.
Yeah, sell the whole thing for money to buy part of the new Juggernaut. What's up, Craft Collects? Good to see you.
Yo. What else we got? My eye is on Gargantos. Grumps says the eye's the only one I'm passing on. Really, man?
Why Grumps? He's so cool.
Crazy, man.
He's so cool, man.
Yeah.
It's too tentacly for Grumps.
I see. It's not about that tentacle stuff. I see.
Would it be better like if he had a stand? I'm worried that like it'd be frustrating to pose. I know he's super bendy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think a stand would have been nice. I think a stand would have been nice. Yeah. I agree. I didn't think about that, but yeah. Redan, the eye moving is so cool, but he's too big. I can pass. Yeah, I think like I agree. Like he is a little bit bigger versus how he kind of looks like in, you know, Marvel versus Capcom, slightly smaller. And I think a lot of people were, you know, mentioning that it's like it's too big. It's too big. I don't even care about Shumagorath. Rick Dom says isn't accurately sized, right? This thing is so impressive. Really curious on the retail of this guy. I'm with Rick Dom on this one.
No pricing yet.
Yeah.
No pricing yet. I guess closer to the pre-order date or on the pre-order date, you'll see it. There's so many things in the air now too, right? I mean, these have probably been in development from what we normally hear, like a year at least, right? And then, you know, with global markets, what are some of the hot words? Tariffs and taxes and like just things changing price all the time. It's like, yeah, I get it. I get it. I would wait to see what's happening in June when pre-orders go up to make the price. Like it's a roll of the dice every day.
And maybe that's why they're not announcing it, right? And that's exactly to your point, I guess, right? That's why they're not announcing what the price is, depending on what happens. Yeah. They got to do Profit 924. They got to do a signature pieces at least once or twice a year. That is true. So this one has definitely got to be like a signature piece.
Guys, this is my favorite Gamerverse, if not the only Gamerverse wave that like has me pumped.
That's good. I'm so happy for you. Because I love this, like, you know, Marvel vs. Capcom stuff, right? So, you know, for us to finally share in something, I was like, yes.
We share in a lot of things, DK.
Yeah, I know that, but all I get is just slack for like playing with like Transformers all the time.
Oh my god, I can't wait to never talk about Transformers again.
Whatever, you're gonna be talking about blockies, you jerk. You're gonna be talking about blockies. All right, that's how we infiltrated you.
I can't wait to never talk about freaking third party repaint, retool, whatever.
Retool.
It's another cassette tape thing that's repaint,
Yeah.
and I want it.
It is. It's true. That's all me. But yeah. What else? What else we got? But yeah, I think that's all it, right? That's
Comes
it.
with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
mini throwing eyeball thing. It's too veiny for Grumps.
It's too funny.
Thunder Houses. I just tune in for the real reasons I hate touring around.
Perfect.
There you go. All right, you pick the next one, DK. I think that's the Marvel one for today. There was also another tease that you always have a tease at the end of the stream, and this one, Dwight hopefully was using his personal copy of a prototype. The joke was he was picking his teeth with this. It looked like a green arrow.
Yeah.
You know what this means, right?
I don't know. They're doing DC now?
Marvel Green Arrow. It's amalgam. They're doing an amalgam action figure line.
Ah, okay.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Chat, what do you think this is? Porrick says it's not the Chuma. Guys, I got blockies on the way. Like that. All right. So incredible Marvel Legends stream today. One of the best in a while. I think, yeah, like honestly, I'm not even joking. Last week we were on with the ACBA guys, and I'm like, I have a lot of this stuff, like probably 90% of Marvel characters that I want from Marvel Legends, like my maybe a couple of secondary X teams I need to complete, but like my main kind of 90s animated team is like close to being complete. And just out of nowhere, this wave comes out, and you know, I'm not a fighting game guy, but how good these look, like, all right, Dan,
sign me up.
You did it, Dan.
Broke everyone's bank or wallet. It was amazing.
Great
So yes.
Before we move on, chat, let me know if you can only pick one. If you can only pick one of the Gamerverse packs from today, which one are you buying? Okay, if there was a governmental mandate that you can only have a limited number of toys, and so they said you can only get one pack of the Marvel Legends Gamerverse wave, which one are you getting? Let me know.
Which one are you gonna get? If that was the
Oh, I'm so dumb. I posed the question. I didn't even think about it for myself. Oh, I really, really like Wolverine. I really, really like the Berserker Barrage effects, but I also really like how good Cap looks. I really like, and I need an updated Psylocke. But also, I think Gargantos is just so unique. Like, I have versions of those other characters. Gargantos is, if I had to do it, if I had to choose the one, that's the one.
Nice. Good choice. That's the one I would choose too.
For those same reasons?
No, I think Juggernaut would have been my other choice, right? Because like just giant Juggernaut, right? Like,
yeah,
what I always wanted. And it was always the Marvel vs. Capcom Juggernaut that I wanted, right? And Hasbro finally did it, so I'm down. But like Gargantos or Shumagorath or whatever you want to call it, right? Like that one's the one that stood out because I don't think they made a figure before, right? So it's just like I'm sold. That eye, you could have so much personality, like in like action figure photography posing, right?
Yeah,
like 6 tentacles alone is amazing, but that eye is that's cool. That's cool, man.
Dan seemed to be very focused, calling out to the toy photographers and stop motion people, and I think that's really cool too, to see that kind of recognition.
Yeah,
right. There's this hobby of collecting, and then there's like sub pockets that are even more specific. So, Dan showing some love to that group.
Yeah, man, that was awesome. Shout out for sure. Okay, so next up, I want to talk about, this is just like fresh. They just announced this
while we were live.
You are real live, man. Coming soon.
You are real live.
Right? JJK. Right? New JJK.
What does the caption say?
Coming soon. Further information to be released on the
Why are we doing accent?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Why are we doing accent? You are trying to get canceled.
Careful.
I still have to do the show when you're gone.
That
So
is
let's
true.
save the accent for when I get to do it.
Yeah.
New JJK. I mean, dude, people are calling for. It's been a while. It's been a while since getting new Jujutsu Kaisen SHF figures. They had some re-releases this year.
Yep.
But it's kind of halted, right? And then you look at Kaiju number 8 in that time, got like 6-7 figures. I mean, SHF hasn't been slowing down with the releases, right? So I guess it's good to reaffirm with fans that one of the most popular anime in the last couple of years, and mangas too. It's like, yeah, we're gonna make toys, and there are tons of characters that still need an action figure. Give me some cursed spirits, man. We need some villains to fight.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm looking forward to that. Which cursed villain would you want?
Dude, I forget his name. I need the dude who's again an eyeball head with the volcano on top.
Yes. Yeah.
We need Toji Fushiguro for sure, right? And everything he comes with, the little slug man that his weapons come out of. He's awesome. And that flower dude that has like the roots, and Yuji and his best friend Besto Friendo fought. Remember that clapping thing fight? Dude, that thing blew my mind. That fight is incredible.
You were so hyped for me to get there. I was like, yo, when you see his powers, it's like insane. And then when I actually got to it, I'm like, okay, I think you're right. This is hype. This is pure hype. Yeah,
Jogo, Jogo is the volcano head. And I mean, I think those are the main ones I want as villains.
Yeah, I think you named them all. Yeah, that plant guy, that plant dude, whoever it was. I'm like, yeah, I hope they can make something like that, right?
Oh, who's the one, the blood manipulator guy?
That's the brother, right?
That's one of the Choso?
Choso, yep.
Yeah.
Choso. He's the only one that survived, right? I don't think did he die fully? No,
he didn't die.
Yeah, he's the only one that lived, I think. So
there's a lot of the people who commented. Dan, thank you for watching, man. Dan, hope you stick around. We're going to talk some anime stuff, Dan. I know you like anime, but Dan says save your bread. That's what that means. 3 loaves. Save 3 loaves of bread. Psylocke and Thanos for Claudio Balantibor says Venom and Cap. Guys, I said one set.
This is turning out to be, what is it?
This is DK. Who's your main for Street Fighter? Well,
Ken.
you know.
And there's Ryu, Akuma. Yeah, might as well throw in Guile. Blanca. I said one.
Guile, Blanca, E Honda, Chun-Li. Cap versus Venom for Grumps. I only get 2 dolls this year.
Venom and Jugs.
Juggernaut. Oh, damn, a lot of Juggernauts. There you go. Guys, I mean, it's hard. I know it's a hard question because these are all that good.
Yeah.
All that good. Gargantos on it. It can fit. It'll look cool from a distance. You look at it on your display shelf is insane. I just need the tentacles and the Psylocke. Dole, no. Put the dolls down. Okay? You're not in Japan anymore.
Thank you, Dole, for that comment. Oh, man.
Vince says, I really hope it's not just Toji to spite people. Well, yeah, I hope it's not just Toji, but I do hope they make them. Yeah. I do hope they make them.
What else? All right. Got any more? Okay, but yeah, that's not much details yet, but I don't know, hopefully they can announce it, before SDCC, right? Hopefully they reveal it more soon, right? And then since we're on the same page of Insta Tamashi, Kevin, do you mind if I go again?
No, go for it, man. You know what? You do all of them tonight.
Oh heck no,
The
no,
last
no,
show.
no,
No,
I-
no, shh,
no,
do
no,
it.
no, 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 no. What?
Do it.
No, 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 no.
Also, wait, what's the site?
Insta Tamashi.
Yep.
Did I say it wrong again?
I don't know.
Why'd you ask me then? You could do the show. You could do the show.
I do this. I don't even know who this guy is. I don't even remember him.
This guy?
Yeah.
This is SH Figure Arts. I can't even pronounce the name.
No, pronounce it. Pronounce it.
Saikoro? I think that's what it was, right? But he is one of the elder Namekians,
Yeah.
right? And that's when was it Nail? And like they go and they gotta go get the Dragon Ball from him, right? That's what it was.
Yeah.
So like oh well, this guy's huge. Wait, I gotta navigate the pages. What am I doing? Right?
Who's
So
the guy? Who's the guy from Dune?
Oh,
That's what
I
he
don't
reminds me of.
remember his name. Well, or this is like another version of Jabba the Hutt, right? As
Yeah.
well. Yeah, right. This guy's got the big, his seat. Same thing, and this guy's a big fellow for sure. Not much articulation, obviously, right? But I got Krillin there that we'll talk about later as well, right? And look at the size difference on this one. Like,
Yeah.
this
And
is-
who's that in the little corner there?
That's Krillin. That we'll talk about later. I said,
Okay.
oh yeah,
Lazy Piccolo says modest toy collector.
Lazy Piccolo. Yeah, that's a way to call it. Lazy Piccolo says like obviously it doesn't have that much articulation at all, right? And this is Piccolo or Nail?
I think that's that's Nail, and that's the one
Nail.
they announced a few weeks back.
Yeah, that's Nail. And then we
Was it
got,
like a month back? Because I think
Wolverine?
I saw that in Japan.
I think so. But yeah, so it's to recreate those scenes when they went to him to
Sure.
I can't remember the exact specs of what happened, of why exactly they went through them, but it's obviously to get the Dragon Ball. But yeah, this is scheduled release is February 2026, and the pre-orders are opening up tomorrow, May 30th. So yeah,
Cool.
that's it.
Keep going. Go next.
Keep going. Okay, we got another one. Let's talk about this one that was teased, right? This is
Yep.
Krillin. So this is SH Figure Arts Krillin, Son Goku's old friend.
Tough word.
Yeah. This brand new Krillin uses all new articulation and sculpting to create a more size accurate version of Goku's old friend as he's appeared in Namek Frieza Saga. So, wow, look at this one, man. So it's got obviously new articulation, amazing head sculpt to reanimate that, that scene of him like driving that Dragon Ball and he was like so happy, right? Yeah, man. Like this one's definitely a huge improvement from the previous version, for sure.
I noticed that they've added more details to these expressions. So if you go one left, there's the sweat beads there, right?
Yeah, you're right.
And then if you go to the first one, he's got the vein on his forehead.
Yeah.
Now. So like, I don't think any of the old Trillins had that.
No, they did not.
So that's a cool detail. I like putting that in because if you're pulling them right from an animation that that has that kind of style. That's a cool addition.
I don't think there's any other Dragon Ball or even Naruto or any other figures like that has this type of detail. This is pretty new, I think, for sure. But yeah, they got different head sculpts, obviously, or face. Is it head sculpt or is it face? Pretty sure it's entire head. Yeah. Oh, cool. It's got another vein too. It's got a blast effect as well. It comes with a stand. It does the what do you call this mode again? What is
Another face.
No, like what is his move when he does this one?
I don't remember.
Oh no, I'm getting old. You don't remember?
I know, dude. I forget a lot more things lately.
Yeah,
that's why I need you here, man.
Oh no.
Or Chat GPT will do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can do better.
Solar flare, says Vince.
Yeah, solar flare. That's what it is. That's right. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Vince. Thank you for that.
And Oof. Hey, Oof, welcome back.
Hello, Oof. We got a Kamehameha almost, possibly, right? Pose here. Love the photography. Love the angle that the
Yeah.
photography used for this one, right? And yo, this is dope, man.
I love that.
Dope. Right next
Chinese
to
boy
Gohan.
haircut Gohan. Yeah, these got to be head sculpts, right? Because he doesn't have any hairline where they can do the faceplate swap, the
Yeah.
seamless one, which they do incredibly well.
Yeah.
And that's at least 4, right? So 4, is that going to be pricey?
Probably. I
4
think.
full heads?
Yeah,
right?
4 full heads. So we got 1, this one, 2, 3. This was closed mouth, right?
Yep.
This is the first
That's
one.
the first one.
That's the third one, and this is the fourth one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think definitely not like the like not. I don't think it would be in the $30-$40 price point. Definitely probably around the $80.
Oh, Des fan, what's up? Says 80 USD.
So I was right. 80. Yeah.
Oof,
man.
indeed. Hey, he looks good though.
It's amazing. So
He
yeah.
looks good. I'm still holding out for a original Dragon Ball. Yeah, the short and stumpy Krillin. Monk Krillin.
Oh right, that's the one that you wanted.
Always. All right, you take a sip. You take a sip. I'm a big fan of the Jazwares Total Anime line just because I think it has so much potential. The licenses that they have, the price point it's at, what they can offer. And so they had a live stream earlier this week, and I've always been saying like it seems like they haven't been promoting the line very, very much. So they had a live stream this week, which I thought was really cool. They had the voice actor for Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan, and they had the voice of Sung Jin-woo from Solo Leveling, which I just finished last week. And I'm like, that's great, right? You have they have a deal with Crunchyroll, a partnership with Crunchyroll to make merch, and they have it's not just Total Anime 6-inch scale figures. They have like plushies and a whole bunch of stuff in stores. So it's cool that they got kind of like big names involved with those characters to do a live stream and reveal some figures. So one of the ones they revealed, not pertaining to those 2 voice actors, you have Aki from Chainsaw Man. Dude, Fox Devil effect accessory is awesome.
That is awesome.
Right?
Kind of wish it was bigger though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
That's
to have that effect in by itself, it's awesome, right?
Yeah.
Or what is it, like a $25-$30 figure, right?
These in the US are $16.99, I believe.
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better. Yeah.
Right. So even if you don't want to get the figure, you would pay a customizer or buy an accessory for $19, right? Even if you want just the devil head.
Yeah.
I think SH Figure Arts Aki just came out maybe a few months ago. So, whatever fits your collecting budgets. But then they also showed, there you go, Levi from Attack on Titan. I have the Eren Yeager. I hope they improved on the gears, because the other ones kind of fall off Eren's body too easily. Like they can completely come off the where the little razor blades come out and the harness around the waist, but it's cool, man. And he can do the pose.
Nice.
And last year, Aaron was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive with like a giant diorama box that it came with. So I'm wondering, is this? Oh, and it came with the that cloak, the green cloak that he has. So I'm wondering if they're going to do this again this year with him as a deluxe for San Diego. I'm hoping for that. There you go. Porik says, I never knew. Am I reading this? Porik Boylan? Never knew about this Jazwares line. Yeah. And they're on this is wave 3. They announced the line last year in San Diego, and I feel like they haven't done enough to really market it to especially in our circles, right?
Yeah.
Or are they more known to anime people, anime fans in general who aren't toy collectors with their in-store shelves? I don't know.
I don't know, but definitely there's not enough notice for
Yeah.
like presence from Jazwares about these things, and hopefully it's like, again, with these voice actors, right? Like it'll help push some popularity into this line. It's an awesome line. The price point is just on point, man. And
Awareness too. Awareness.
Yeah, that's the right word. Awareness.
They showed a Sung Jinwoo statue. I was hoping for an articulated figure. But that's not to say it's not coming. So I think New York Toy Fair, they showed off a bunch of new licenses too. Solo Leveling was one of them. Hell's Paradise was one of them. If they're gonna make a statue, and they make plushies, they have those building block sets for Chainsaw Man. So they have a lot of different types of merch for different demographics, different type of collectors. And I imagine if you're gonna make Solo Leveling and you make all these action figures, that a Jinwoo Hunter Sung will be coming soon.
Yeah, which would be, hopefully it's just a beginner was that entry level figure, because what does he really need to have aside from his...
Dude, they're all entry level. They're $17. They're all entry level with like full of accessories. It doesn't get more entry than that.
Yeah.
All right, well, we made one more person aware. All right, what's next?
What's next? I want to talk about, I know you're not the biggest of fans of Lego, right?
I love Lego. You're a filthy liar.
Yeah, whatever.
I do love Lego. I just can't collect it.
I don't know. But anyway, they announced recently The Simpsons is back, with the Krusty Burger playset, right?
Awesome.
Like, I think this is nuts. This is going to be released, I think available June 4th for everybody, right? Did you own any of the previous Lego sets before?
No, I was collecting. Remember the minifig blind bags?
Yeah,
waves. I collected both waves of those, but I haven't bought any Lego sets, like buildings or anything like that. Just I don't know why. Like, it seems like dust is impossible to get off of them.
That is true.
Lego, I always say this: you can only build and it takes up the bottom layer of your shelf, and then it's hard to use the upper airspace. Seems like a waste for me. So it's hard. They make amazing stuff, dude. They tempt me with stuff all the time. I love the Rivendell set, the Office set.
True. True.
What else was there? I don't know why you would say
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ones,
I hate
when they came out with Nickelodeon, possibly. The Disney ones.
Yeah,
they have the Disney blind packs, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, it's the last couple of shows. I gotta, try and just get something in there about you. But anyway, so this one is.
Don't think I won't fight back because you're leaving. That I'm just. You can make your comments, but I will parry them away.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see. I'll see how much you can parry. You're bound to miss. You're only human. You're gonna miss one. But anyway, I'm just joking. So this set is like 1,600 pieces, right? It comes with 7 minifigures.
What does it do? What's in it?
What does it do? It just opens up.
Right? The Seinfeld set. I need that too. I might buy that.
Yeah. So we got the Frank. Who's this kid again? The little mini guy. What is it?
What?
The person selling the Krusty Burger.
The squeaky voice teen?
Yeah, the squeaky voice goes, I'm gonna have to ask a manager. I love that guy. I think that's the first time that Lego is coming.
Here's your taco.
Yeah,
drop it in the fire.
Yeah. So I think it's the first time they're having him. I don't think they ever had a Sideshow Bob before. So this might be a first, right? They come with Bart, Homer, and Lisa. And
I need to enhance.
Yeah, this is hard for me to enhance for whatever reason. Maybe I should go on Lego. Give me one sec. Hold on.
Homer is wearing some sort of different t-shirt. Sideshow Bob is cool. His hair needs to be bigger. There's a kid zone in the Krusty Burger I like. We got Officer Lou. Like one officer is strange.
One officer, and then we got was this a cowboy looking Krusty? I can't remember which version this is.
Are you still on Instagram?
Yes, I'm still showing Instagram right
Cool.
now. Continue. Trying to Simpsons.
What are you typing?
Share this tab instead. Boom. Here, that should be easier. This should be easier and look better. Is that better? Yeah, there we go.
Infinitely.
Oh yeah, here we go. Sorry. There. Oh my god.
Johnny Cox, thank you for the $2. That's just for the puberty voice. Here's your taco, sir. I got it out of the fryer. I don't want it. But this comes out of my salary.
So there's what was it the farmer version of Krusty, I think, when he went on the farm to I don't know, slaughter the cows to get the burgers. Didn't he do something weird like that?
I don't know. That doesn't.
I don't
sound
remember.
familiar.
But yeah, and it folds up. And it even has that's a toilet, isn't it? It's a washroom. It comes with a Oh, there's a washroom here. This section was the washroom. It's top view of the washroom. I don't even know if you can you see my mouse.
There's a lot of focus on the washroom, DK. Let's just
because it's jokes. It has a washroom.
It's a lot of.
There's a drive-through. Why
are the Simpsons driving a Krusty Mobile? That's my question.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I guess they're just driving Krusty's car. I guess, right? And they're
Jay Center says it has a ball pit. The ball pit you don't show, but like here's the top view of the can.
Yes, and this is what is this oil? Look at that detail. Meat like byproduct delivery entrance.
Oh, they always put the jokes in there. Is that the grease trap?
Yeah, I think that's the grease trap. But why is he shoveling inside Krusty's car? I don't understand.
Yeah. My retirement grease.
Dredrick Tatum Industrial Grill. Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
Dude, there's a burger stain on Homer's shirt.
Yes.
Very cool.
Right there. That's awesome.
I like the drive-through window. Next order, 700 Krusty burgers.
Perfect.
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 shakes.
Unpaid overtime. Amazing detail. Okay, where is the ball pit? The ball pit. What? I didn't think I saw anything zoom in on the ball pit. I guess
Bart's
this is
in
the
it.
one. Bart's in it. That's it. Yeah.
I'm trying to do something. Thank you, Flash. I love Star Wars Lego Prophet. I have Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon versus Darth Maul, and he falls into the pit. There's some other ones too. I have the Sarlacc pit because Boba Fett falls in it because he's such a loser. So I bought that one. But yeah, again, it's hard to display those. It's hard to display. Lego ships are amazing, right? UCS ships, helmets, everything they do, droids. It just doesn't fit in these shelves. It doesn't fit what I'm collecting as much as I love it. I've always built Lego. D. Sertle says, does it come with the new Krusty Burger, the one with ketchup? Good Lord, this one set put out more core figures than the Super 7 did with the Simpsons Ultimates.
Oh, no.
Guys, I love the Simpsons. No one is more disappointed. No collector is more disappointed with the Super 7 Ultimates line than I am. I look at Krusty on my shelf back there. He's literally just out of frame over here. He looks so freaking good. It's like a little Krusty came out of TV, shrunk down, and he's on my shelf. And he's grumpy. He's standing there. He's got like a frowning look, holding the mic. It's so good. I am very, very heartbroken that that line is done. That I didn't get all the ones that they even made, and we're not getting the ones that weren't made. But if anyone can find me a what's his name? The Bond villain guy.
Scorpio?
Hank Scorpio, yeah. Let me know. Those aren't available here. If you found one, you're getting rid of one, or there's like a clearance one somewhere, let me know. I need that. Good pick. Yeah. Good pick. Do we? All right, are you done?
Yes, for now. For Lego. Yep.
All right. So McFarlane Toys recently released a Berserker action figure, which is a character from a comic book written, I think, created by Keanu Reeves. And those are actually on shelves now here at Canadian GameStops. And they're, I think, $70 Canadian. And then Mafex just announced they're doing a version of Berserker also, which I think is awesome. Just because like that property is getting so much love. It's like it's Keanu Reeves property. I think he created the character, and I think it shows because the character looks just like him. I think it's a guy who's immortal and he's just lived for I don't know how long. And he does like special ops missions now, trained killer, things like that. So it's a Boom Studios comic, Berserker, by Mafex. Looks really cool. I'd want to see everything else it comes with. The McFarlane one has a bunch of face plate swaps. It looks pretty good, but Mafex at 70 Canadian. Or sorry, McFarlane at 70 Canadian versus a Mafex that'll be like 100 something. If you're in love with the character, you might be incentivized to buy the Mafex one. Spend a couple bucks more. Yeah.
I think I don't know which one I'd get. Like, well, I think I need to see the other head sculpts for this Mafex one, right? If they do have other head sculpts, right? But like that McFarlane one's pretty good.
Check out the comic. I read the first few issues. It was pretty intriguing, and then I don't know why I stopped. Also, comics are expensive too.
That is true.
Comics are damn expensive. What you got?
I think we touch on this one or not? I feel like we talked about this, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm dreaming.
Yeah, Daniel, they have they made the Super 7 Ultimates Hank Scorpio. I need that so bad, man. Let me know if you find any.
Yeah. So the next one we'll talk about. I feel like we talked about this. I don't know why. Maybe I'm dreaming.
About it last week with Panchisi.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right, correct. We guess we can quickly touch on it again.
Sure.
Right? Shallot and Giblet from the Dragon Ball Legends. I never played the game, but I'm actually really interested in these two figures. Like, I think they look like really cool. It makes me want to actually understand a little bit more about what their backstory exactly are. Like, they're twins, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah.
I just know this is like a dragon. They're characters from a Dragon Ball mobile game.
Yeah.
Original characters, I guess, and they're making figures for it.
Yeah, I just think the armor looks really cool. Like, kind of obviously very different from like the Saiyan type armor, and that Giblet figure, right? Same armor, whatever, but it has that cool, dress cloth cloak, right? And it's got a little scar, right? It's a little bit more mysterious. I think it's good. I think it's cool. So
you like when they have a little more clothes and it's a little more mysterious.
Yeah, something about a cloak. It's just like that.
Your mind wanders. Like, what are you working with?
What are you working with there? Like tall, dark, and handsome. Right?
Oh my God. Okay.
So yeah, looking forward to these ones actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Balantibor, I'm gonna have to get the Mafex. Hopefully, Mafex makes lesser known comic. Yeah, I think it's cool that like a Japanese based company is making this kind of indie American Western comic figures for it. Like a smaller one. So I think that's cool. Daniel, do not pay $90 for it on Amazon. Do not. Remove from cart. Dude, what is that?
I don't know. Like, no.
Okay. I thought you were doing a rim shot. All right. Again, as somebody who doesn't collect G.I. Joe, Yojo June is coming up. I just want to point that out for people. But this dude does look awesome. G.I. Joe Classified Series, Kyle Budo Gesso figure. This render fuses samurai tradition with tactical precision, and it's only a glimpse of what's to come. Samurai figures are always going to catch my eye and look cool. The mask I think is great. And then if you look at it like if you look at the samurai armor on the right and the armor on the tactical body, it's like I think it's a really good job of blending the two styles. Like while they're two very different things functionally, I think it's also made specifically to look like a crossover, right?
Yeah. This figure's cool. Like I think I'm gonna have to definitely pick it up for some type of maybe custom or whatnot, right? But like, yeah, this one's dope.
We can buy multiple of these and like top knot can be me and the other head sculpt will be you, right? With the mustache and the facial hair and the long hair. Like that could be you.
That works. Yeah, that works.
Oh, we finally get our action figures when I don't want to be top knot actually, forget it.
But when is this being released again? This is being released.
Tune in June 4th at 11 a.m. for the Yojo June fan stream. Okay, you finish.
Figure it out and then we'll figure it out then. No, tune in June 4th, 11 a.m. Eastern for the Yojo fan stream to see more reveals, deep dives, and surprises only on Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel. So yeah. Okay, I guess we'll have to find out. We'll have to tune in June 4th. 5 more days left. 5 more days left for that.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Dang, dude. This one was really cool. This is our boy, the legend, the GOAT. The drunken master. This is Jackie Chan, man. Mountain Studio 112 Jackie Chan with soft goods, magnetic feet, it looks like. Tons of hands for martial arts poses. Oh, so you can have him balanced on a jug of wine.
That's why. I
feel like the Chinese companies, like the third party ones, have their base body that they use, and maybe they just source it from somewhere else. Because like, look how different the hands and the neck skin tone is to his face.
Oh,
right,
dramatically different.
Yeah. Which, it's not as egregious when it's the drunk Asian glow face, because like that literally is me when I'm drinking. So that makes sense. But to add that, it's important to have representation, to have toys that look like us, but toys that also look like us when we drink. Right? I feel like that was an underrepresented look in the toy collecting community.
Yeah, I've been asking for it for many years. No, I'm just joking.
Oh no, Jay Sinner sent me a photo of Hank Scorpio's flamethrower that's flaccid, and he's saying don't overpay. Dude, the Ralph Wiggum rules. The Bartman Super 7 Ultimates was like really surprised me how good it was. Drederick Tatum, I don't really care for. It's not a huge character that I need. I hear Kang and Kodos is awesome, and they're massive. Duffman, I need to get. Krusty came with a whole monkey on skates. Poochie rules. Like that line, and then you lost everybody because you didn't make the regular family and the main family in their regular clothes is such a bummer.
You didn't want to show that picture, right?
No, I'm too lazy to start a new tab.
Cool.
Is that everything?
I think that's it. Unless you want to talk about the potential Sentinel, the 3D one, right? The 3D printed one.
I don't know if it's potential. It's just this guy makes Toy Maker 3D makes a lot of models. I think in the past has been
Power Rangers,
Zords, and Transformers, right?
Yep. Godzilla, like Mecha Godzilla.
Okay.
And stuff, right? So yeah, and then they came out with this, and then I recall Johnny Cox's comment about it. I was like, "Yo, where's my Marvel vs. Capcom Sentinel?" I'm like, when I saw this, that's all I could think of. Like, this is the closest thing that we have to a Marvel vs. Capcom Sentinel.
Dude, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Look at the tentacles that it has.
Oh yeah,
and these are full models that you can print yourself and create and have this figure yourself. I don't know how much the models cost, but there was a point when the first HasLab, the Sentinel, was out, and I'm like, do I need this HasLab, or do I 3D print some of these parts and put them on my son and like have something similar? It would have been the same size, right?
Yeah, it would have been the same size for sure.
Oh,
But yeah.
Modest Toy Collector says this guy's from Indonesia. Awesome.
Yeah, 30 inches tall, man. This thing. Like he did the Galactus as well. Yeah.
Oh my god, guys.
I think it was only like $20-$30 for the 3D STL.
That's nothing, but the amount of headaches 3D printing can cause if you don't have like a well-calibrated printer, right? And then you got to get the right plastic for all of these different parts. But the important part is it says no supports. So for 3D printing supports, because 3D printing goes like you have your bed and you have the little nozzle that prints out plastic and builds upward. But some parts have angles or overhangs. You need to print a support that goes from the bed and it goes up, and then so you can start printing the overhangs. So this is modeled and configured in a way that you don't need supports, which is incredible because A, it saves plastic, and B, it reduces the chance of a failed print when you do that. So that is a plus. If you have a 3D printer, 3D printers, and have the time to do this looks sick, and you should give it a shot. I'm actually, dude, I was in the market for a new 3D printer, and I was on Monday. I'm like, yo, whoever has a referral link, hit me up. I'm going to use it and buy it. And, if I get a discount, you get a referral. That'll be cool. Monday morning. Monday afternoon, I find out one of my shocks on my car like snapped.
Oh yeah.
All and then like, so that's basically my printer money out. And it's just like, since then, I feel like everything's been coming for my money. Website renewal, all these other subscriptions, this and that. And it's like, dude,
not now.
Just let me live, man. Can I live?
Yeah, exactly. Oh no. But yeah, just bad timing, everything. Hopefully just get out of this May, and then June, hopefully it's like clear sailing for
dude,
that.
and yeah, I got my flights, but it's been a struggle. Legendary Poser, thank you for the 5. With DK leaving, I will, of course, be canceling my channel membership. What the hell? I actually didn't read that until now.
Is my refund prorated to his last day or ... question mark?
Dude, I hate this guy so much.
I love this guy so much. Legendary Poser, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you for the kind words and support for Team DK.
What the freak?
I love it. This is so jokes.
Dude, Modest Toy Collector. It's like, it's one of the springs. I don't know if it's a shock, but it's the spring, and I saw it, and it like, those are all words.
Yeah.
Those are all words, parts of a car, like a Johnson rod. I don't know. I need a new Johnson rod. But yeah, so that's, and the crazy part was, I hit a bump, and I'm like, kids, do you hear that sound? They're like, no, children. And then I'm like, no, I hear it. And then I heard a sound, and then I heard a really bad one. So I pulled over and I looked on the road, and I'm like, there's a plastic part here. Did this come from my car? So I picked it up, and then I called the mechanic. They're like, this was a Saturday. He's like, we're not available till Monday. So then I check it Monday. He's like, yeah, this is really dangerous. You can't keep driving on this, because if you keep driving, like, I don't know what he said.
Yeah, it's just,
and then I can't be doing that with the kids in the car. So, 3D print. I mean, I could print in ABS plastic. Is that good for 3D printer? Damn. Someone mentioned Hot Toys. Can you head over to the Sideshow page? And then we'll wrap it up. Dude, while you do that, I'm gonna start doing this when you're gone. Once a week, without you here, I'm gonna be missing out on some things that really give me good laughs. Okay? And so once a week, I'm gonna play one clip that absolutely is just hilarious to me.
And which clip is that you're gonna show today? Are you gonna show something today?
Okay. We're going to go.
Music, just watch.
From the coffee.
Okay.
That's so stupid. The thing is, she had a pretty good pattern, like a pretty
She
good
did.
beat.
Yeah.
That coffee grind. And then all the tourists were like, hey, here we go.
I definitely didn't expect that. I did not expect that, which is that was hilarious.
It's so dumb.
Okay.
We don't
Did they not know they were just making coffee? Is there no aroma? No. They're like, why is no one singing? Why is nobody singing?
Okay.
we don't
That's too much. That is too much.
Oh my god, that's I'm tearing up, guys. Send me that. Send me anything you see like that. It'll be DK's replacement. We'll play. Whoever sends me the best one, I will play that on Unboxing Thursday. The segment will be called Careful, and one per week.
So this is like how AI is replacing jobs and stuff like that. So AI is replacing my job.
It's filling in
It's
for
filling
your
in.
job.
It's filling
Derek.
in.
It's
Yeah.
filling in.
Yeah.
Your
So,
job was
we,
there.
We can replace Derek with a video segment. So we can replace Derek's job with a video segment.
I replaced Derek with the bird with the water, and it's just like at some point it'll share the right screen. It'll Google like 100 of those, 1 million of those on 1 million keyboards. It will one day Google the right thing that I'm looking for.
Or cue up the intro music on time and not lag, right? And not freeze out.
All right, what were you sharing?
You said to go on to Sideshow, which I'm not too sure what you wanted me to show on the Sideshow website.
Sideshow Instagram. Don't worry, I got it.
No, Sideshow Instagram. Okay, cool. See, my last unboxing Thursday, everyone.
Freaking Waterbird over here. What's that thing called anyway?
Sideshow. I don't know what that is called.
Someone said there's a Stitch. Oh, there you go. Don't worry, DK. I got it.
Replaced. Got it. Okay. Yeah, this I've never seen before for sure.
This looks creepy as hell, man. Jay Sinner is 1,000,000% correct. DK is the absolute best. He could never be replaced by AI. Everything going smooth is boring because it's artificial intelligence.
Oh,
okay. We've come to the conclusion that your train of thought from A to B stops at like question mark 3 pound sign, like it every indirect path.
Yeah, you've seen my shirt, man.
Computers don't do that. Computers are trying to compute the fastest result possible, not every impossibility.
Yeah, artificial intelligence, AI, or Derek's
or
Asian,
ADK,
or one Derek with his AI, his Asian intuition.
ADK. It's a combination of ESL and something else.
Yeah, I think I did have to go to ESL, right? Have we talked about that? I think I did. Yeah,
you tell me.
Yeah, I did.
You tell me. All right, Stitch is pretty cool. I really like that they have Starkiller, and they showed it off to Sam Witwer, who also voices Darth Maul, and is a big Star Wars nerd himself. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm done with Hot Toys. I can't afford that stuff. It's vinyl, Keshi, and everything else. But hey, man, Is that good? Is that everything?
Yeah, I think that's
Wait,
everything.
I didn't even open anything. Did you open?
I didn't open anything.
All right, let's open something and then we'll call it
All right,
call it
cool.
quits. All right, so chat Mando with Blurg, Uzureha from Hell's Paradise, SHF, or a 4-pack of clones from Star Wars Vintage Collection. By the way, I'm gonna try something out. I'm gonna go with the clones. Forget. Sorry.
Do it.
I'm
Do
gonna
it.
try something new. I'm going to take my Black Series figures and see if I can trade that same character for 2 vintage collections of the same character. So like if I'm selling one instead of selling a stormtrooper, let me see if I can trade it for 2 stormtroopers in TVC.
Okay.
Do you think that would work?
Yeah, I think you could do that.
Maybe I'll do that in the next toy show. Oh, there's a Star Wars toy show on June 28th. Maybe I should try that out.
Oh, there's a toy show that soon already.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Star Wars one, so I don't know if you have Star Wars things to sell. So
No.
that is the last episode of What I Miss. It has been a lot of fun going through the toy news of the week. People who have been watching the episodes, let me know. Like, what did you think of those episodes? What worked? What didn't work? DK, what do you think worked?
Kevin worked. Toying around absolutely worked. What didn't work? Derek. Derek did not work.
Would you care to elaborate? This is like an exit interview.
Derek was just a disaster. I think. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I think I'm always hard on myself. I definitely think that I could have done a better job at, doing a little bit more research on things and just maybe for sure a little bit more preparedness. But overall it was still fun doing it with you, right? Like doing the segment with you, right? Like little off, live time pre-recorded type of thing, right?
Yeah,
And
I like the pre-record.
the amount of bloopers that we had. Oh, and obviously we probably kept like majority of all the bloopers.
I felt bad that every promo for a new episode was something that you messed up saying or just screwed. I'm like, I mean, that's the appeal of the show, but that can't be the only appeal, can it? That can't be the only promo. And then it's like, no, next week, yeah, it is. It's the same thing.
You know what? I think it gives new meaning to the show. The title that you made up called "What I Miss," right? It's more like it's actually me saying it. Like, what did I miss from the show? Like,
it's just you showing up.
Like, yeah, it's just me showing up. And what did I miss?
Dude, these clothes look clean as hell, man.
No, they do
in this
look good.
4-pack.
Yeah.
D Sertle, do you have these yet? He looks really good. Guys, TBC is the wave, man. Reginald L. Posier. Did I read his super chat? I did. But Reginald says, "Is DK going to San Diego Comic-Con?" He is not. Are you going back this year?
For
Reggie?
SDCC? No, you're talking.
No, I know you're not. I'm talking about Reginald. Everyone loves when DK ends up on cue when it's going from A to B. Dude. Oh, and it has the heavy blaster.
Nice.
So it's got he doesn't have any holsters, huh? Stormtroopers did. But these guys don't. Not even for the heavy blaster. Dude, the heavy blaster, was it wedged in here?
I think so. Maybe. Possibly. D-Sertal, the accessories suck. Bendy as hell. I have printed weapons for them.
Okay, so there's 2 regular clones. And then there is a...
Command.
What regiment is this?
Definitely asking the wrong guy.
Yep. And then it comes with 1 of the Ahsoka clones. Oh yeah, it was wedged in there. Damn.
Oh, nice paint.
This is the 332nd, I think, and then the blue is the 501st, which is Anakin's.
501st. Yeah.
Yeah, Hasbro kills it with troop builders, clones, stormtroopers, and droids. I think they excel in those. You
Red-
will?
Nice.
All right, we'll talk. Actually, no, I don't want to hang out with him.
Or is he just
He's
trolling?
been mean to me all show. He's like, "Don't you got? Oh, this is the final episode. Good. Don't you have too many shows already?"
Yeah, I remember that.
I go, "What?
That hurt, right?
Huh?" Freaking guy.
The guy's amazing.
Why don't you go make some coffee music,
Are you talking to me or Reginald?
Reginald?
Okay.
All right, so this was 6,000 yen in Japan. This is probably, I think when we looked at this around here, it's probably like $90 Canadian, which would be 9,000 plus yen. So I'm very happy to get this. Hell's Paradise, is there a season 2 coming? I'm not sure. But the I don't know. Amazon.com had the main character Gabimaru for like 20 something dollars USD like a year or so ago. So that was a steal, and she is one of the supporting characters on that anime. She is a ninja, a scantily clad ninja.
Yeah. Why can't I put this on? How does this work?
Okay. That doesn't really move that much. Face sculpt is decent. Comes with a total of 5 face plates.
It's a nice face plates.
You say face. This isn't very good. This color here and this color here are way off. Different material and way off.
Yeah.
But the knees are good. Is it one of these swords that they hold? Swords. Goldfinger, do you expect me to talk?
That was good. That was a good impression.
This doesn't even line up.
Oh no. What do you mean you got to play with it?
The outer hole, I can't get into the hole because the outer flaps is covering the...
What's the matter, Cat? Can't get in it? I'm sorry.
The outer flap, Derek.
I'm pretty sure you just start pushing it from the outside and just jiggle the...
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like a glove.
Does this come out? This is... Yeah, people warned me I didn't need to get this. I maybe should have listened.
It's a nice looking figure, for sure.
Yeah, it'll go on the anime shelf. I'm gonna start putting polls on IG stories to see what lines I should add to my new shelf.
All right, I'm gonna quickly transform this. See how fast I can do it. See if I remember how to do it.
Didn't you just open it?
I just opened it, but yeah, I haven't, because I have the white version, the Ultra Magnus before.
Okay.
So it's the same transformation. And it's like, I wonder if I remember how to transform it. It can't be that hard. Arms, flap.
It's weird. None of the little ball pegs on here, like, usually they secure in and they're a little bit snug, right? These ones come out really easily.
So it's pretty loose, I guess.
Yes.
You think it was one of those the figure arts where they kind of cut, like they made shortcuts and just like, you know, skimmed on QC, you know? You think?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like that yet. I have to spend more time with it. Darth Stargazer says, "Is that a blocky?" DK doesn't do blockies. He only does transforming Transformers.
It's not a blocky, but yeah, it is the regular Transformers from 2006, actually, that I have not played with ever. Haven't unboxed until now. Okay, this should have been way faster, but and I am almost done.
Johnny Cox says, "This is a toy that would benefit from sweat beads swap out parts."
That's true.
Sweat beads. Because of her power? Yeah, her power, dude, her power is just out of pocket.
Oh yeah.
Did you watch Hell's Paradise?
Nope. I think by now you probably watch more anime than I have.
Really?
Or at least the newer ones.
Oh yeah,
what
I started Full Metal Alchemist. It's really good.
How far are you right now?
Episode 6.
Okay.
I did not expect. Hey,
Mhm.
anime and Japan in general, stop making anime so sad and making me cry all the time. What the fuck? I'm just trying to watch something and cool fight scenes and animation, right? And music and characters. Stop making me cry. Not cool.
Was it the father and the daughter stuff?
Yeah.
It is peak like depressing moment in anime. Like that is like definitely up there. That is
I realized it immediately what happened, and I'm like, no, like don't tell me he did. Don't tell me he fucking did that. And he did. And I'm like, how? Like who writes this? I was so pissed. I was on the verge of tears.
Yeah.
Hey, animation studios, fucking chill. Anyway, so when did the tickets for Dawn to Dawn Season 2 come out? Dawn to Dawn Season 2 is coming out soon, and they're showing it in theaters. It's playing here in Toronto next week.
Yes.
And it is playing all over, I think, America as well. But that's another... dude, that story is another tier. Oh my God, I'm thinking about it now.
Okay.
Dawn to Dawn is another one. Week after week, arc after arc, when you find out about the curse. And there, I mean, you've seen, if you guys watched season 1, you know how sad it was for Ira.
Yeah.
So be prepared for more of that, and bring your tissue boxes or sunglasses. If you can't let other people see you cry, bring your sunglasses to the premiere. Although I don't think the premiere will give you the whole story right away, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, it's out June. Official date is June 6th, like Johnny said, right? But then I think in Canada, at least Cineplex wise, they only have the advanced screening for June 5th. I'd like to believe that by Tuesday, the week prior, which is
in 4 days,
June 3rd, the rest of the show times for June 6th should be published right now. It sucks, kind of like the one close to us. It's just the English dub. I think we got to go down south to find the subtitle ones.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully we can find out more show times, and then we'll figure it out there.
Yeah, because the 5th is Enablers, so I can't go that night.
Neither can I.
The 6th,
for obvious reasons.
Darth Stargazer says anime is more emotional than Andor. Andor is up there. Andor did get me once this season, but not as much as watching anime. And Johnny Cock, it is Brotherhood that I'm watching. Not enough toys. I looked online. Not enough toys. I also hate starting a new series after coming back from Japan, because it's like, oh, I could have looked for stuff there. While
So don't worry. They honestly, kind of like the best things that came out for Full Metal Alchemist might have been the Reveltech ones. But
sorry,
those were like
which show?
Full Metal Alchemist Brother FMA.
Oh yeah,
whatever. The Reveltech ones that came out like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, right? It might have been. So it's not even the best, right? I think there was another toy company that made a 1/12 scale. There's some that made like
Buzzmod.
Yeah, so it's, and really you only need to buy the two brothers.
Yeah.
Everything else, like, who cares?
Edward and Alfonso Elric.
Yeah,
that's
how you like their backstory.
The backstory made me cry too. God damn it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The show.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer, first episode. What the?
Yeah, that's right. Balantapor 3-0, the 3-0 ones.
Oh, 3. Okay,
but it's just out of scale for me, so I couldn't get it. So yeah.
You alchemist. Your dentist name is Crentist? Yes. Maybe that's why he became a dentist. All right, that's enough tomfoolery. I think we can wrap it up. Damn, man. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun doing What I Miss as a series with my best friend. We got to talk about toys, goof off, and be ourselves, and you guys watched it. And nothing means more than being able to share that camaraderie with all of you. And I hate to see this come to an end, but maybe there'll be something else in the future. Some people think I have too many shows, so I don't know what we might do going forward. But I loved talking about the Marvel Legends today, dude. What a incredible stream, and bunch of announcements from those guys, and everything else in between. Yesterday we did the live stream with Phil Ramirez. If you haven't watched it yet, add it to your watch later queue. Appreciate you. It's really interesting. It's a lot of fun. Phil is definitely a goat in the hobby and continues to make cool toys. And I going to San Diego Comic-Con in July. So subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Might be some different format in terms of content this year, so you don't want to miss it. And thank you everyone for the gifted memberships, the being a member, your super chats, all of that again is going back into the channel so that I can do stuff like go to conventions and bring those interviews, that footage, and different content to people who are supporting here. So it honestly does mean a lot, and it goes a long way. So I appreciate you all. Derek,
Yeah.
from you.
From me, again, same thing. Doing the What I Miss have been, it's been awesome, right? Doing it with you and including Unboxing Thursdays, right? It was an experience. So thank you for allowing me the opportunity to do that. I know I've been a pain in the ass. Right? I just know I'm a disaster. That's why the malfunctioning thing stays there. I've kept it always because.
How long has it been? How long have you been on the channel? Is it 2 years? You think?
I think it was about 2 years. It's crazy.
Don't Google it now. Google it for next week.
No, I have it on my notes somewhere, but I'll look it up for next time because it was the show that when I did with Chamba, that's when I started Googling it, and it was actually longer than I thought. Right, about 1.5 years, 2 years. So it's been an awesome ride. Like with meeting so many people and connecting, getting to know so many people in the Butter Nation, right? And like here's one right now, right? Mr. Johnny Cock, thank you for the 5.
Johnny Cock is going to be here in September. We're gonna hang out with him.
Oh yeah,
right?
for sure.
Sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
All good. Johnny, thank you for the 5 gifted Toying Around memberships, right? So
thank you, Johnny.
Got it.
Appreciate
Johnny,
you.
Give him a thank you. But yeah, thank you. And everyone's awesome. Jason is awesome. It's been very overwhelming, and it's kind of crazy how in the past week I've actually said a lot of goodbyes because, as you know, yourself, I guess I'll share with the Butter Nation as well, right? That I am actually changing careers. So it's kind of a big step for me. And then it just happened to so that as I handed in my 2 weeks for that one, I just happened to exactly hand in my 2 weeks to Kev. So it was around the same time. It was just
it was last week after the stream that you told us.
Yeah.
That you're like, I'm handing in my 2 weeks. And I'm like, but you handed in your 2 weeks here. And you're like, I quit all of you, motherfucker.
No, it just happened to work out like that. But I definitely gave you a longer heads up. Right, like regarding my like breakaway from this, right, my absence from this, right? So but everything just kind of lined up the way it did, right? So I just got to focus on that, and then we'll see how things goes, and hopefully I can come back in a different level or something, right? And
a lower level or a higher level,
something, I don't know, man, just. Or maybe I have no idea. To some level,
we'll find something for you.
Let's hopefully I just come back at all. And I'm not like a disaster. But yeah, no, thank you, Butter Nation. Thank you, everyone. Everyone's been so supportive. It's not goodbye. It's just I'll see you later, shortly, right? A lot of people sending here and out, right? I'll be in the chats from time to time. But yeah.
That's gonna be you next week. So next week, Enablers is your final episode. for like weekly appearances and whatnot. And you
Yeah.
know, that's perfect. The whole gang will be able to say bye to you, and
Yeah.
you'll be able to say this to them.
Yeah.
Thank you, D Cirtle, for that, Claudio. Yeah, best of luck, DK.
Thanks all.
Yeah, man. Someone need, dude. Everyone who's coming in next week, bring your favorite DK moment to the chat, please. I would love to see that, and I think DK would as well. Johnny
Yeah.
Cock, again, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Go follow Johnny Cock on Instagram. You'll see he does conventions. He does really great artwork, but he does conventions all over Canada and the US. So you can catch him. See which is the closest show you can catch him at, and chat with him. You know, get some artwork. He's an awesome dude, and I look forward to seeing you in September. All right. Thank you, everyone who's a channel member, everyone who is watching tonight. Thank you, everybody who just chooses to spend any moment of your time with us. It is definitely not underappreciated. Why did I do double negative? It is definitely appreciated. The DK thing is wearing off. Thank you, everyone. Have yourselves a great night, and keep touring around. Peace. We need a song for you for next week, huh?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I'm thinking about Backstreet Boys.
Yeah. Are you back? I will be both freezing and microwaving my soju next week.
Perfect. Oh, in the arms of an angel. Yeah, that works. That works.
What is that? What song is that? Oh, I'm thinking of With Arms Wide Open.
No, it's I think Sarah McLachlan.
Those are arms.
Arms of an angel.
You sound like a